Hey, it's me again. It's good to see you guys. Hope you're enjoying these videos. The object of today is to show you the instrument panel that I built and the new electronics that I put in. So let me step aside here a bit. Left to right, we have the ICOM MA510TR. So this is the AIS transmitter, and it also doubles as the GPS system that broadcasts GPS information on the NMEA 2000 network. So instead of having a separate device for GPS, this does both. It's integrated. That cuts down on clutter. Next over is the Raymarine chart plotter. Used to be, but I don't use it for that anymore. And now it's basically just a depth finder and a radar unit. That's all I use it for. Further over, you see hints of the new instrument panel. I'll do close-ups on these in a little bit. And this has a brand new Volvo Penta instrument panel. All my toggle switches underneath this lift-up panel are the fuses. I don't use circuit breakers anymore. I wanted to separate the switch from the fuse mechanism, and this allows me to change the fuse value very easily, detect fuses that are burned up, and color coded for what value they are, so it's pretty easy to work with. The searchlight and the bow thruster are also on this new panel, which I'll show you. And then off to the far right is a laptop, which now is my chart plotter. I use Coastal Explorer, and I love it. I've used it since 2004 when it first came out. Because it's a laptop, all the routes, all the tracks, everything is stored on it from 2004 till today. So I have perfect memory of where I've been, and if I need to go to the same place again, I have tracks and routes to get there, all reusable. It also allows me to take the laptop downstairs and use it down there to enter my routes very meticulously and double check them and watch all the warnings come up. Coastal Explorer is a phenomenal system. It really is. It gives you so much more information than a Raymarine or a Garmin system does. It's awesome. And I switched from a single stock to a double stock control for the motor. This is what I'm used to. The black one for the transmission, the red one for the RPM, and it makes it easy for me to spin the boat. I just have to keep it at idle, not worry about that, and just jog it back and forth, the transmission back and forth, and use the bow thruster and pretty much spin it right on a dime. So that's a quick overview. Let me show you the details. So over in this left corner is the AIS transponder and the GPS system all in one. I love it. It takes care of two functions, and I always love a system that runs two functions instead of just one. Next to it, I have the old Raymarine system. Actually, it's not very old at all. It's a modern Axiom system, and right now it's running the depth finder. It also has 3D, so when you're underway, you can turn it to 3D and see what's ahead of you. And now I've switched it over to the radar. It's a new quantum radar, so that works very well also. And then if you go back to home, the chart plotter actually still kind of works. I mean, it's a backup. It kind of tells you where you are. Currently it's not connected to as an autopilot system, because I switched the autopilot system over to the Coastal Explorer laptop. And here we have the new instrument panel. Everything that I need to use is on this panel. It's got a brand new Volvo Penta instrument cluster. It's got toggle switches for everything that is installed on the boat. Over here on the left, it has the Fireboy I'm okay LED. Over here on the right, I have a bilge alarm for the bilge pumps, and then the bow thruster, the Simrad AP44, and the spotlight. Let me show you what it looks like from underneath and how easy it is to get to all the stuff. So I have this panel set up so it's got a piano hinge in the back and it allows me to lift it up. And in spite of what looks like a rat's nest, this is the wiring. I did most of the wiring, all of the wiring between the switches and the fuse boxes at home. So that was all done at home. All I had to do here was connect the power wires to the switches. I used two fuse boxes, one on the left and one on the right. And that gives me quick access to them. They're all labeled, I know what they are. And it's working as good as I expected. Very well, I love it. I found this dual arm Morse cable old-fashioned device on eBay. It's off of an old Hatteras, but it just plugged right into the existing cables. The Morse control that was here was just a single arm, and forward and reverse was a matter of changing the throttle position. I really don't like that. And this is what Coastal Explorer looks like. It's fantastic. I've got all my routes from 2004, all my waypoints, all my tracks. It tells me about all the electronics. And their situation, if anything goes wrong, it let's see, has layers, so you can layer the routes and and tracks, etc., not have them all open at once. It has places, so in Nose Ladies Island Marina, not as good as Active Captain, but I think through time it might get there. I don't know. I still use Active Captain. And that's the story. That is my new pilot house. And now I have a ton of holes to fill. Where old switches and circuit breakers and all that kind of garbage was up here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy and maybe I got some ideas. See ya.